Hello, this is Coach Goggins of Goggins Force. I'm also representing Elite FTS. I'm sponsored by them. Um, I'm starting to do a few videos. Just want to try to help people out, educate powerlifters in a different manner, in a different way. Just give them my viewpoint on things. Today, I want to talk about a little about motivation, aggressiveness, on how you get motivated, on how you are, uh, what it takes for you to you know, get going to lift. Whether it be, somebody yelling at you, a slap, ammonia, whatever the case may be. Um, I'd like to say that try to keep an open mind to this. Uh, Everybody's different on how they get motivated, on how they like to, get in their zone. To say, uh, I like to use ammonia. I like to, uh, get some music in my ears, whether it be loud music in my ears or loud music in the building where it's going on. Like we use music in here to motivate because I've seemed to just have proof that it works just by as far as using music or just having something loud noise music and music people want to hear, and others around you screaming, or not necessarily screaming, but saying motivational things, motivational cues uh, that may help you, or nothing more than this. Come on, let's go. You got this. You can do this. Come on, get fired up. You know, get the bitch out. Whatever you want to say. To get somebody going. Um, to give a little proof on this, I guess maybe like a year ago, or maybe less than that, I was doing a seminar with Josh Rohr of Team Rohr, and we were doing this seminar together, and we had some lifters there in this CrossFit gym, and it was, some of the lifters were trying to, just try to max out. They wanted, to try, during the seminar, I think they wanted to try like some max deadlifts or something like that. And there was a few of them, they was trying them, nobody was making any noise, said anything. Would load the bar up, and they would go. Nobody would say nothing. And they would try to pull, and they'd miss it. I'm probably like, I'm going to say, out of 5 of them to try to max, 4 of them missed it. And missed it badly, And I said, wow, and we discussed how much, of a new max it was, and it wasn't that much more of a jump than what they've normally had previously gone. And so I said, look, this is what we'll do. So when the next person got ready to go, I go, look, get ready. I go, turn that music up. I go, look. I said, you guys, the rest of you guys, when they're going, concentrate on them. I said, make as much noise as you can to get them fired up. Do what you can to bring whatever motivation or to get them, their adrenaline level to the top. Do whatever you can. And so they started screaming, yelling for them, clapping, whatever. Come on, let's go. You got this. You can do this. You can do this. Let's go. Come on. Boom. Easy. Even I think we added weight to the bar for some of them, even a little bit more, and they hit more new PRs, even like 2 PRs in the same day. Everybody got their lifts that day after that. Another time in the gym, like for instance, like say this past Sunday, Tamika Fagan was benching. And I was just sitting over here watching, they were just doing light benches, and, well, they're supposed to be light benches, but I guess it wasn't really, it was light, but her head wasn't into it. So I was sitting back and I was watching, and I was seeing them. And Ezell, her boyfriend, was kind of, he was spotting her, and he was doing everything he was supposed to do. But her mind just wasn't necessarily 100% into it. And I don't know what was taken to get her focused or whatever. And not necessarily a bad thing. She just needed to be motivated in a different way. So she got ready. She did her set. I think she got like 3 with it. Barely got a third rep on this one set. I don't remember what the weight was. So we kept the weight the same with the same set. And so the next time she got ready to go, and I go. So I screamed across the room. I go, "Let's go! Come on! Stay tight! Get motivated! Come on, let's go!" I started, just kind of screaming a little bit. Jack, and I could tell, I could see the bar just moving with a different, with a different purpose. I could see that she had a different, just felt different about it. She afterwards, she said, "That's what I need. You need to yell at me." And see, people need different things for them to get motivated. I don't know if you ever tried to work out by yourself in a gym, an empty gym, nobody's in there, and you're in there by yourself, and you got to do some heavy deadlifts or something heavy. Not everybody can motivate themselves to the point to where they can get it done without some type of motivation or some music or something. Usually, if I'm by myself and I need to do something heavy or whatever, I got to crank the music up really loud and I got to really get fired up. I have a hard time doing it by myself, not having people around me to help motivate me. That just feels better for me. And I see that in other people. So I always, think of what you need to do and it's good to do it without being motivated too. It's good to do it, with no motivation at all sometimes. But, on some days when you really need to get fired up and you really need to get this weight, you need to do it. You know what? You need your training partners and the people around you to help bring you to a new level. They need to be trying to jack you up, get you fired up, bring it out of you. Turn the music up, crank it up, get jacked up. It may take a slap on the back of the arm or whatever, It may take it's a little bit of something, it's a little tap, whatever the person may like. I've been around guys where they'd pinch you on the back of the neck, they'd slap you. Some other extremes. I remember there was a guy named Doug Borden. They would call him Boardman, and Boardman would, he would take a 2x4 and hit himself in the head. He was pretty crazy. So, people do different extremes. People hit the bar and blow everyone. I'm not saying that extreme. We don't need to do that. But whether it be music or whatever, you need to be aggressive when you go to the bar, when you get ready to lift, and you need to be able to harness it to where you can lift the weight and not screw it up. You know what I mean? So you can be successful with your attempt. So that's what I'm saying. And don't be afraid to try ammonia. Some people just despise ammonia. Oh, that smells terrible, whatever. You don't have to do the whole thing all the way in your nose. You just get just a little bit of it. Just a little bit of it, and it kind of like it'll wake you up. Then again, if you don't like it, don't do it. It's not for you. But do whatever it takes. Try different things to get motivated, and that's my thing for today. Just wanted to talk about aggression and motivation. It is very important in lifting in the gym, I think. Some people can do it without any at all. There's a great lifter, Mike Teixeira. He can work out pretty much by himself and just seem pretty calm. He can motivate his own self the way he does. Not everybody can do that. I wouldn't suggest everybody try to do that. I suggest you try to do it at some level, but when you're trying to try your maxes and trying big weights and you really need to get focused and fired up, not everybody's going to be able to do that. If you can teach yourself to do it, then you get to the competition. I don't know what it's going to be like at the competition. I don't know if it matches up. I don't know if it works well. I think being aggressive and motivated to the highest level works better with lifters. I mean, from Ed Cohen to, some of the greatest to all the lifters I've seen, they do better when they get jacked up. They get fired up. They're ready to go on the platform and just do some damage. That's what you need to be thinking about doing. When you get under the bar in training or on the platform in competition, get fired up. All right? And that's all I got to say. Thank you.